Hi everybody, Rick McEvoy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rick McEvoy Photography. This week on my photography blog, I wrote a post, Squarespace to WordPress, 10 things you need to know. This is an addition to the video that I published last week, or maybe Wednesday, or maybe the same day as this. I'm not sure yet because I got a bit all over the place, but I'm trying to get back to the weekly cycle. Last week I gave you an overview of what it's like moving a website from Squarespace to WordPress. I might need to caution that by saying that if you've got a lot of blog posts, it's going to be more complicated than if you have a smaller website with not so many blog posts. When I say small, I mean I had 2,300 blog posts, rightly or wrongly. No, I haven't created 2,300 masterpieces. I've created several hundred individually useless pieces of rubbish that are to be deleted. So how many decent blog posts will I be left with? Who knows? Not 2,300. Anyway, back to the post. 10 things. Number 1, import-export process did not work. Pages and posts did not import into WordPress. Things are missing. I've got thumbnail images which are wrong, which I'm just a bit baffled by. Page structures were wrong. It didn't work. So, lesson number 1, which is item 2 on my list in the blog post. Record your existing URLs. Now, there'll be clever people there who know how to do this by a few keystrokes. I'm not that clever. What I do know is that if I apply myself to anything, I can get it done. So I went through all 2,300 blog posts and recorded the information I needed, which is date published, post title, post URL, in a spreadsheet. I've done that. I have that information forever. Painful as it was worth doing. Next lesson learned. I should have called this 10 lessons learned moving from Squarespace to WordPress. Does that sound snappier? Might do, yeah. Make sure the URLs work. With all the things I've done, I've realised the problems by going to my website and testing things and finding them not working. I'll give you a couple of examples of one of the fundamental problems with Squarespace and WordPress, one of the differences in the data, which is incredibly frustrating, and the quick fix in WordPress for that did not work. Okay. And why is it so important that the old URLs work on the new website? This is a very important point, and it was very important to me and something I had to get right. If there's an old URL and somebody finds a link to an old URL and you get a page error, Google will not be impressed. I won't be impressed either. That's why they have to be dealt with. So any URL is redirected to the correct one, and it might be that the redirect is to a page that says, "Hi, you've reached the page because you clicked on a post that was rubbish and has been deleted." That's called my oops page. Well, why not? Moving on, another lesson learned, structure your new website. Think about the structure, don't make it too complicated. People want to be able to get to the information they need quickly. They don't want to navigate around, they don't want complicated websites. It's quick, fast, efficient, logical and easy. My website I've listed the pages that I've got now. I'll tell you what they are now from the blog post. I had 90 web pages in different stages of visible, not visible, under menus, folders and everything. It was a bit of a mare. Now I have these pages: home, about, archive, blog, commercial partners, contact, my gear, my photos, work with me. That is it. Every page that didn't have a specific purpose and needs dealing with has been put in the archive. These pages will be deleted with redirects applied to the URL, or they will be turned into blog posts and redirected. So every page is going to be dealt with one way or another, and that's a job for the rest of the year. Next point 5, is pick a theme in WordPress. Again, same principle. Don't pick a complicated theme. Pick a theme that you can understand. I spent hours and hours trying to battle my way around WordPress themes which made no sense to me whatsoever. I use Income School's Acabado theme. Rubbish name, great theme. You can't change much and it's quick. Perfect for me. And it's different, and if you have a look at my website you'll see the tiles I think are genius for both desktop and mobile. Next, choose your host carefully. Now, full disclosure, I am a Bluehost affiliate. If you click on the link on my blog post, which I call well, I'll read it. I use Bluehost. Yes, I am an affiliate. If you click here on my affiliate link, I get a commission if you sign up to Bluehost. That's that bit out of the way. I'm also a paying customer of Bluehost, and at the moment, when I say at the moment, with the current levels of traffic to my websites, which are not that significant to be honest, I will be staying with Bluehost because I love Bluehost. They are brilliant. I'm a paying customer, happy to be one. Their help is just amazing. Next, be careful with plugins. Plugins solve the world. Well, not the world, but plugins can fix anything. That's what they say. When you try and do these things, you might find that they don't do everything that they say, or that you think they've done them, and when you actually look into it, they haven't. So, I have 3 plugins: Redirection, Short Pixel Optimizer, and really simple SSL. That's it. Page speed. Have a fast website. Acabado helps with that. Short Pixel Optimizer helps with that. It optimizes all your photos, makes them really, really small files. And this is me as a photographer. I compress files in Lightroom before I upload them, but this compresses them way, way more without losing much quality. You must lose some quality for the amount of compression we get, but it's not noticeable, to be honest with you, so just do that. Number 9, record the changes to your website. Every step of the way I have recorded in a spreadsheet with a date, what I did, and I can go back on all of those things. Very important. Last point, check everything. Once you've done all the legwork, sit down on the sofa, put your legs up, have a beer, go on your website on your iPad and just play with it. Try it as a user, not as yourself. Make sure things work and it looks like it makes sense. Very good, very important, and when I did that, I had some great ideas about ways I could just make it better, me looking at my website as somebody else. That's it, we're done. On the blog post, I put some links to some other posts which are related to my WordPress/Squarespace experience, which I can't say is over, but is at the point now where I can start to do other things, which is good. So thank you for watching. You can't subscribe to my blog yet because I still haven't worked that one out, but you can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking somewhere on my subscribey thing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for something which is hopefully a little bit more interesting. Bye for now. Time to press stop.